Hello everyone, we are live and I am just checking if I am live on LinkedIn. Normally I will be live on YouTube and I don't check yet YouTube, but I'm checking right now if I am audible and live on LinkedIn. So welcome everyone and including the replay team that will watch this session afterwards. So am I audible on LinkedIn? Am I live? I will check. Yes, I am live. So I am now going to go back to Restream. And as you see, there will be possibilities for you. Sorry for the noise. There will be possibility for you to attend the stage, to go within on the stage. And I'm going to post the comment out there. This is the comment to go on the stage. There will be possibility to ask me any question. So I am happy because I can see my LinkedIn messages. So that's amazing. So feel free to join the stage. There is also the QR code if you don't have access to the comments for joining the stage. And here is the QR code out there. You can also ask me any question through LinkedIn. I don't monitor YouTube, but hopefully any comment on YouTube will appear on Restream. I'm mindful also that there will be comments on the replay team, and I will be back to reply them. And so this is a community call about French and language, and this is ReFrench Your Brain. And this is a time, of course, sometimes I am alone, but I am never alone because there are some angels and Jesus out there. But I'm sure that there will be people that is watching live. I think Trini is watching live, and others will watch live from now until the end of the session. And obviously, the replay team will probably be there also. Why do I do the community call? Is because I want to envision a community. And I was a bit procrastinating the last month, yet I would like to move forward and to build a community. Not for the sake of calling it community, for the sake to be at service, to help you, and also to allow you to participate. Because I truly believe I don't want, I don't want, let's take clear. I don't want to be the sage on stage. I am here with you. I have knowledge. You have knowledge. Like you are speaking one or two or three mother tongues, and you are speaking many languages. There are things that I know in French that you know. There are things that I know in French that you don't know. And there are things that I don't know in French that you know. I am not an ambulatory moving dictionary. And so that's why it's really amazing because it's also about helping each other. Because why do I want to create a community? It is because I would like to see language enthusiasts. So this is why I'm happy to do that, to help each other's, to elevate each other's. That's my calling. So first and foremost, we are on the first minute of the session. I would like to first, as a gift of appreciation, bringing some awareness about amazing people out there. And first and foremost, I would like to say thank you. Thank you thank you, thank you for, let me show that. What is this? No, this is an old one. Thank you to Jenlin. They created this amazing logo graphic that I'm going to use more and more in my postings, in my sessions, and also in my communication. And this is French Holly, a company that is 5 years old. I came to with the name. It's still not an LLC. It's not a registered company. Yet I had the idea of this name 5 years ago, almost day by day, thanks to an amazing person, Salwa Ibalin, by the way. I'm going to quote her, and I'm glad that to quote her, by the way, because she was pivotal in my renaissance. And now I'm going to have a run essence, RUN, sorry. So first, Jenlin is participating also with their own vibes and their help and their presence with to my renaissance, run essence, to really get rooted in my values. And that's why I'm really blessed, because this logo is about creating safe space and bringing the heart. Bear with me. So thank you, Jenny. I invite you to connect with them because they are amazing. Then another one that I would like to promote is the Hounds of Business. It's a community, in fact, from this guy that you see in the picture, Mike Ashabrunner. He is amazing. He is the founder of the Hounds of Business, and we are more than 200 right now, I think. And that's amazing because I've been in this community since 1 year and 1 month, or even more, 1 year and 2 months. And it's amazing. Thank you, Mike. Then I would like to illuminate Susanna. She is an amazing writer and an amazing grown person. Really quiet, really silent, really having her own energy. And at the same time, it's a blessing to connect with Susanna. Last but not least, I would like to illuminate CJ. Dr. Constance CJ Leyland is the founder of Level Up Academy, and I've been knowing her at the same time as Susanna and Mike more than a year and 2 months ago. And she is amazing. She is doing a lot of things, and she is partnering with Susanna for this amazing anthology. Let me check this picture, Rebel with a Cause, that was released few weeks ago on Kindle and on paper. And also, I would like also to highlight that we are part of the 50 Inspirational Connections. That's also amazing. So with CJ, Susanna, Annie, Kinga, and Danielle, and many in there, including Janlin, including Paulette, including Mike, and including Kevin, and many others. I'm really blessed to be part of that. And last but not least, sharing the last bits. Yes, this is also Rebel with a Cause, and I'm really blessed to be a co-author. There was the Beyond Boundaries, and now there is the Rebel with a Cause. So now I'm going to go to the chat to acknowledge the amazing presence of Trini. Thank you so much. Hello. That's when you are saying hello in your own language, probably. But also ALLO, it's to when you are replying on the phone, you say hello. And so it's to say hello, but in another way. So there are many things interesting about French. So this is a community call. You are able to join the stage. if you choose so. You are also able to ask any question or to bring any comment or to tell me what would you like me to talk about. If I don't have any reply, I will select a subject anyway because I don't want to stay silent or talking about anything rather than French. Okay. Feel free, Trini, to join if you would like to join, and if it's uh, feasible technically, because you might have triggers technologically, and this is okay. So I am going now to until I receive any further questions or comments or um, things that you would like me to talk about. I'm going to begin with a few words. So I'm just dropping the mic. I am still audible, hopefully, and I am happy to talk about different words that I was talking in the previous days. So I'm just checking as my mic is down. I'm going now to check if I am still audible. Normally, yes. So bear with me. And technology is not easy, but I'm going to check. Yes, I am audible. So I'm going to share my screen also because I would like to show the words that I was talking about. And I will talk about other words. So first, there was a song that I was sharing on Sunday from an amazing young woman, and the title of the song and the word is also voilà. Voilà, voilà qui je suis. So voilà is a word in French, and even without reading it, it's voilà. Here it is. So it's from the imperative of voilà, to see there. And there is also voici and voilà. So it's really interesting because I was not knowing it's a verb. I was thinking it was probably a preposition. That's it. But the verb used to design a person, a thing, or an action, or to refer to it. And so, voilà votre chapeau, et voici le mien. So that's incredible because I was thinking it is only a preposition, but it is also a verb. Voilà. And that's really amazing. I was never thinking it was a verb. So I'm learning with you. That's me sharing vulnerably that even if French is my native language, you are always learning, even if it's your mother language. I'm pretty sure that even if you are mastering your mother language, could be English, could be Norwegian, Swedish, for Trini, I don't know. You might discover a thing in your own mother language that you never know before. And the thing that I was discovering, thanks to that, is that it is a verb. But it is, as a verb, invariable defective. So there's many things to discover, by the way. So voilà, used to make reference to a situation that is occurring or that is just ending. Voilà qui est fait. So here is what is done. So could be also and always as a verb, the things that are said, explained, detailed, opposing to voici, which is voici design what we will say. So in that case, voilà, it is done. It is said, it is explained detailed. But voici, it is before something that will be said later. So voilà ce qu'il m'a dit. And that's really interesting. And so that's why I was a bit like, surprised. Because this word is analyzed grammatically as a verb defective reduced to the form of the present of the indicative. So that's voir là, voilà, voir là, to see there. And so it's really interesting. Nous y voilà. Here we go. And so that's incredible. So there is also some abbreviation like vla, voili, not so much used, but vla, like vla le facteur, voilà, vla, voili voilou, or voilou, but that's familiar, by the way. And there are many derived, like en veux-tu, voilà, like, here it comes. You want this? Here it comes. Then nous y voilà, like here we are. And then revoilà, revoilou, that here we are again. And so in English, it is here his. And so that's for the verb. Then there is the preposition. Indicate a moment before the moment of the speech. So it's indicating something that was before saying it. Bien qu'il commence déjà à être un grand garçon, il ne connaissait pas encore ces lettres voilà 15 jours. So it was already happening 15 days. Or, elle a décampé voilà 15 jours avec ses frusques à l'anglaise. So was 15 days ago. And in that case, synonym is il y a or voici. But voici, we just have known that it's to announce something after the word voici. And so here are some pronunciation.
Voilà.
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 And by curiosity, in Canada,
Voilà. Voilà.
ooh,
Voilà. Voilà.
voila. So that's the word for this Sunday. Right now, I'm going to check if there are any comments. So, can it be a surprise verb? A strong? Just look. Yes, for me it's surprising because normally a verb is finishing by er or ir, re sometimes. I was never thinking that it was a verb. So that's surprising because I've been knowing French for more than 40 years, and I was surprised to see in Wiktionary that that's a verb. But there are some particularities in French. So that's why I was surprised. So right now I'm going just to check if there are other comments. Right now, no. So yes, we are always full of surprise in French, and it's not because it's my mother language that I know it all. Let me be clear. I'm just a human. After all, don't play the blame on me. So I was talking about voilà, and then yesterday I was talking about another word that is voilà. Voilà. No, that was not voilà. That was bientôt. And so there is bientôt in one word, bientôt in two words, but this time I'm just focusing on the bientôt of one word. And so bientôt, so composed from bien, which is good, and tôt, which is early. And so bientôt is an adverb. And so it is meaning in small time, really incessamment, incessamment sous peu, like very, very soon. But we never know because it's really not precise. It's like, when I say demain, you know that it's demain, like it could be like right now. And it depends on the context because if you are right now in my time, we are already on Wednesday. So if I say myself demain, then it's on Thursday. But if I say demain to someone that is living in US, then of course right now it is on Wednesday because it right now it is already Tuesday in his time. But when I say demain, it's at least it's precise. It's not in 1 month, it's not in 1 year. But when I say bientôt, there is no precision. Could be in 1 second, 1 minute, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. Of course, not 1 century because it's not like bientôt. Like I don't say à tout à l'heure if we are going to see in 50 years, by the way. Uh, but bientôt is not precise, but normally it is in small time. But also, time is not precise. Like, dans combien de temps? In how much time? Because time is indefinite also. So it's really tricky sometimes. But at the same time, it's funny, you know? So it's in small amount of time, but time is indefinite. So it's really, I think you can say à bientôt, but if you want to see someone just in 10 years, you don't say à bientôt. That's my logic, by the way. So small time after. Could be also quick. So on s'habitue bientôt à cela. Or yeah, so it's something that is happening quickly. But also, it is imprecise. What is quick? It depends. For you, quick could be in 1 minute, could be in 1 day. So we never know because it's imprecise. Then in the familiarity, it's with not enough maturity. So probably said too much quickly. And I love, love, love. I was talking about that yesterday, by the way. And so synonyms prochainement, derived à bientôt, and in English, I don't see right there. Yeah, here it's soon, shortly, or around the corner. But around the corner is really more special. So here the pronunciation of bientôt.
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 Voilà. And so also I love to say that because bien is good, and it's from the Latin bene, or benediction, benefactor, like bénédiction, bienfaiteur, bien, good, about, favorable, bene, something that is positive. And then there is to. And to, I love the etymology because it's from the ancient French toast. Because when you see there is a circumflex accent, and most of the time, 90 to 95% of the time, when there is a circumflex accent, is to replace the old form of an S, like chateau, castel, hôpital, hospital. So it's the same with to, because the ancient French toast and the Latin tostus, which is roasted or burnt. Um, so it's really amazing because it's something that was quick, that was really heat, and so that's crazy, Toast for the bread makers, by the way. Toast, giving a toast. So that was for bientôt, by the way. That's an adverb. And then I'm just checking if there are any comments. Feel free to ask me any question, because else I'm going to go 50 minutes. I'm going to wrap session by saying my announcement. Normally this session will last 40 minutes. And at the same time, I'm happy to continue it. So feel free to join the stage if you like. This is your chance for asking me any question, because this is a free session. Because I'm not going to say, okay, I don't have anyone, I don't have any question. I'm not like that, because I love to give value. You are watching on live and you are watching on the replay. But as long as I don't have any comment or any question, I'm going to continue giving value about what I was talking about. So, and then I'm going to talk about my community call actions and some announcement. So I am now going. I was not checking on LinkedIn. I am just checking because maybe, yeah. Thank you, by the way, for watching me. So I was talking about voilà. I was talking about bientôt. And now I'm going to talk about, I was talking about that today. And it's déjà. And I insist, of course, you are free to do as you wish, especially if you don't have any keyboard. But do you know that you can add a spell checker? Like, for instance, here, if I type that, I have the red underline because I am using the spell checker in French. Then I click the right click, and it says the proposition déjà with the accent, and it corrects me. So even if you don't have, by instance, bientôt, that will be the same. Of course, Wiktionary is offering you different proposition, and you can click. You can also decide to right click here and to select bientôt here. So I was talking about déjà, and déjà is in French an adverb and is from de and ja. And it's logic because it's a combination of de and ja. And de could be de or de, by the way. Dès demain, dès demain. That's a particularity in French. You can have both the pronunciation, but anyway, there will be the accent grave. Accent aigu is with the A like this, A, like A, and accent grave is the E, pronounced E. And here, it is an accent grave, de. And at the same time, you can pronounce de or de. And let me check, because here, you have just a pronunciation, so I wonder which one will be.
D, D,
De. But just know that you can also say de, dès demain. So both pronunciations are correct. And so de, it's from the Latin preposition de and ex. but it's probable, so it's not confirmed at 100%. So de is meaning from such a time, from a time. Il a neigé dès le 20 novembre, from such a time. Then could be also immediately, like dès aujourd'hui. So you can say dès aujourd'hui or dès aujourd'hui, dès. And you pronounce the S because there is a vocal. So I'm dropping a lot of nuggets. I hope that it's valuable for you. So it's immediately from today. And then from, and that is also used for a place, not only time. Like de sa source, from the source, but there it's the space. So it's really interesting. So it's there and could be in English since or as of, could be also as soon as, or soon, could be from. So you have the different context. Immediately, as soon as, from a place, from, and from time, it is since or as of. And so it's really interesting to know the different context. So déjà, from de or de, and já. And já, déjà, no, from the Latin iam. And in the Latin iam, it is also an adverb from jam. And jam or iam, this day, on this. And that's crazy because it's apparented with the German ja, which is yes, yes, or it is. Or the Czech jizz, which is already, so déjà. And so it's really interesting because it is to the instant, déjà, on this, sur ce. Could be also déjà, or dorénavant, enfin, like right now, from now, or in conclusion. So it's really interesting when you are tapping into the etymology. So the word déjà, an adverb, a change of state or an achievement of a criteria that is now. So, by instance, déjà, already. So that's incredible. So I'm just checking if there is any comment or question. I don't see anyone on stage, so I'm going to continue. So déjà, an adverb, could be also beforehand. So déjà vu, I was talking about that also in my video. Déjà vu, that's really interesting and important to say correctly. The U in French is U, because how much time I hear in English the déjà vu, but vous, when I hear the vous, it's pronounced VOU or VOUS. So it's really important, as it's VU, to say déjà vu, and absolutely not déjà vu. So déjà vu, vu, like bu, u, cru, because there are many cases where u is not u in many contexts. And lastly, especially used when we ask an information that we knew but we forgot. Like, quel est son nom déjà? What is his name already? What is his name? I forgot. Déjà. And so there is also abbreviation like ja, but is not so much used. Déjà vu, for instance, I'm going to check déjà vu from the 19th century, from déjà and vu, already seen, introduced by Émile Boirac in his book The Future of Science of Psychic Science. And that's a noun, déjà vu, a feeling of already having witnessed or having already lived a situation. But this is new. And I realize like in the Matrix, I think. So it's really interesting. It's already or yet. And that's why I was talking also about the fixed and the growth mindset. Déjà, yet. But for me, yet is encore, by the way. Could be also already, could be also again. Like, what is his name again? Because I forgot. So déjà, the pronunciation.
déjà,
Déjà.
Voilà, déjà. And so I was talking, it is a bracket, of course. I'm going to quickly share my screen. I'm going to share it later on. And I'm going to check on LinkedIn if there are any comments or questions. And I was talking about the growth mindset. This is important for me because it's about words. Like when you are not, when you cannot do something, I can say, if I have a fixed mindset, oh, I cannot do this. Or I can say, I cannot do this yet. And the yet is interesting and important. But at the same time, I was thinking, and this out of the scope of French, but at the same time, I think it's also important to have a growth mindset that is using the possibility. And at the same time, of course, I can say, I cannot do that yet. And there is the yet. But I truly believe that the brain doesn't know the yet. Because the brain is focusing on the negative. And so I cannot do it yet. Maybe the brain subconsciously is only remembering I cannot do it. So it's really important in my way, in my case, to say, okay, first, of course, if I cannot do something, but I have no intention to do it, then probably I will say, I don't have the intention to do it, or I will make it done by someone else. That's also a way of doing positive. And if I have the intention to do it, rather than to say it, I cannot do that, or I cannot do that yet, I will say, I will do that very soon, or I will do that by that time. That's even better for the SMART framework, like specific and timely. So I will do that very soon. I will build truly my platform and my community very soon. I will do that this October before the next community call on the last Sunday of October. That is, of course, October. October. I'm baking some pancakes, by the way. So, déjà could be because the yet, I was talking about the yet, which is pas encore. But pas encore is like quite negative for me. So I would say I will do that pretty soon, or I will do that by that date, that specific date. And then there is, so I was talking about bientôt, déjà, or also voilà, voilà, me voilà. And so I'm going now to talk about another word that is something that I would like to say less and less. And this word is, and I'm going to share it. Bear with me. I'm going to share my screen again. And this word is tant pis. And it's really something that in Dutch I was knowing that, by instance, to say that jammer, dommage, tant pis. So let me check first. Yes, in Dutch it is jammer, or niets aan te doen, nothing to do, by the way. And you notice the Dutch and the German is quite familiar to you English-speaking people, because it's English is the bridge between Latin and Germanic. So in German, it's schade, like jammer, schade. So macht nichts. And in English, it's too bad, or never mind, or so much the worse, or so much for, or oh well. So that you know. But I think the most used is too bad, or never mind, tant pis. And so could be also so much the worse. So here the pronunciation, and this is a word especially
Tant
for
pis.
you.
Tant pis. Tant pis. Tant pis.
Tant pis, voilà. So T-A-N-T, tant, P-I-S, P. And etymology, le mot pis is from the 12th century and comes from the Latin pejus, like pejorative. Probably I'm really a Latin fan. Like, it's neutral from the comparative pejor, like pejorative. Pejor, like pire, which is the worst, pire. And so our language was pi, which was also a superlative of mal, de mal en pis, from bad to worse. And then also tant pis, the locution itself, is from the 16th century or 17th. And so tant pis, it is sad, dommage. And dommage could be something that is destructive, or could be sad, like the name dommage, a material damage, dommage, damage, or moral prejudice, or it could be something that is a destruction, But the locution, être en dommage, in infraction, causing bad things, or something that is regrettable, really, dommage. And so, tant pis, c'est dommage. It is annoying, or worrying, or préjudiciable. But it is what it is. So, tant pis indicate the resignation, something, a frustration, but at the same time, more like tant pis, like resignation. So, by instance, tant pis, or tant pis, il aurait été décent pour toi de l'avoir, etc. So, j'adore cette expression, by the way. I love this expression. C'est pas du gâteau, c'est pas de la tarte, mais tant pis. And c'est pas du gâteau, c'est pas de la tarte. It's another expression to say that it's not easy. Yeah? It's something that is challenging. So tant pis pour lui. That's so bad for him. It is what it is. And so the opposite is tant mieux. Like, oh, you found a job. Tu as trouvé un travail. Tant mieux pour toi. Amazing. So tant pis, tant mieux, that's derivative. And so in English, too bad. And that's it for this word. I wonder if there are other questions or comments. I'm going now to check right now. And if there are no question, if there are no comments, and if there are no one going on stage, tant pis. So bad, but it is what it is. And I hope that there will be questions, comments, or reactions on the replay team. And so this is a major shift for me. I was talking about voilà, bientôt, déjà, and tant pis. These are 4 expressions. And there are probably dozens and hundreds of other things in French, of adverbial prepositions, whatever. And it is up to you if you would like to explore it. And I'm happy to explore it with you on further sessions or on a call. And so in September, I was offering 88 slots, pay as you can. I didn't have so much books. I had some calls, but not 88. Probably I had 10, 12 calls. And so bad that tant pis. Tant pis pour ceux qui n'en ont pas profité. So bad for those that were not having these slots. And I'm not going to do that again October, even 22 sessions, because I was not so much having success. And tant pis, it is what it is. But at the same time, I am present for helping you to learn and improve French, or to guide you in your language challenge, because I'm like also to form some groups to help you in any language. Quote any language like German, Turkish, Japanese. I don't know this language except few words like wunderbar, arigato, or teşekkür. But I'm happy to guide you in you mastering any of these languages or other languages. Although my mother tongue is French, I can also help in Dutch, English, and Italian. So with that, I am still live on LinkedIn? I don't know. It's strange. Yes, I am still live on LinkedIn. So I am happy now to switch gears because I realized that I've been doing a lot of things, a lot of streamings, a lot of amazing sessions. And at the same time, I don't know if I am helpful. Let me know if I'm helpful. Yet I will have a shift. I decided a few days ago that on Saturday, by the way, it was a Saturday Mental Health, and I was blessed to welcome Sharon and also Anchor. I decided that it will be my last Saturday until next year. And I think I'm going to do that also for ReFrench Your Brain for the streaming. But I'm going now to announce that even though I'm going to stop that on LinkedIn, I will still do that on YouTube, but in another format. Like on YouTube, it will be only on replay. Sometimes it could be live, but most of the time it could be on replay. And I'm going to continue my ReFrench Your Brain on Tuesday, but at the same time, it will be on another platform. I'm not going to do that on Zoom. I'm going to test another platform, which is butter.us, Butter, and I will provide you the link. I will still post the events on LinkedIn, and I will still upload or trying a way to do that on YouTube. But at the same time, I will not do that anymore on Restream. And at the same time, I would like to still be helpful, yet I'm going to more commit. And the way that I'm doing that is that I will invite you to my platform. It's not my platform, but I subscribed to have an account there, butter.us, and you will be able to join. And then I will see when the session starts if there are any participants. I'm going to make a recording anyway for those that are not able to attend live. And at the same time, I will do that on a registration basis. And this session will be for you to have the possibility to join, to interact with me, and to have any question or to ask me to give you some information. And whoever attends live will be able to have their questions answered. And whoever is watching on replay will be able to see the value. And at the same time, I'm not going to do that anymore as is on Restream and LinkedIn. I will provide the event link on LinkedIn. You click, you register, or you access to the event. But it will be not anymore live like this on LinkedIn. And on YouTube, it will be on the replay that I will provide the link to YouTube. That's for the Refrench Your Brain on Tuesday. As always, I will provide the daily videos of nuggets in French. And this month, I will provide a special challenge for you if you would like to do this challenge. And there will be some prizes for people that are taking the challenge. It's called October because it's October, but really Uber, October. And there will be also the monthly community call, the last Sunday of the month. And I'm happy to guide you for French ignition or language ignition if you are sending me a DM. I'm more committed, I'm more shifting gears, and I am happy to help you for languages. But at the same time, I feel like I am exhausting myself doing dozens and dozens of streaming events without being sure that it's really helpful, because I don't have, of course, I'm happy that people are joining, and I'm happy that I give value for the people that are watching live or are watching the replay. But I would like to be sure that I create an impact, that I truly help with my talent of language ignition in Niger. And neuro language coach, I would say even neuro language is something that is really helpful for language effectiveness, language commitment, because it gives structure. It uses the brain. And so that's my session for today. Tomorrow I will post a new word on my daily video, and I'm testing things. I'm saying no to more things. I'm going to be more intentional. So that's my my call to action, to really be more intentional and to lose less time on things that are not serving my mission. And because I had a wake up call, I had a kind of a earthquake, let's say like that, or tsunami, and I don't want anymore to be doing things that is not serving humanity, that is not helping me to elevate with you, because I would like to elevate you, and by elevating you, I am elevating myself during the time that I'm on Earth. I'm really blessed that I'm doing that since a year. The ReFrench Your Brain and the Saturday Mental Health. The last Saturday Mental Health will have an end, and probably I don't know if I will be doing that again. I'm happy to empower others. And at the same time, I would like to use more my skills, my talent of languages to really bring intentionality. So again, I would like for ending this streaming to say thank you for Jenlin. Thank you to Jenlin for creating this amazing logo of my brand. Thank you, the Hounds of Venus. Thank you, Susanna. And thank you, CJ. Thank you, CJ, for your trust, for me to be part of the 50 Inspirational Connection. Thank you also for your gift. As I was able to receive this gift to be a co-author of Rebuild with a Cause, and really to pay tribute to Jess, because she is missing to us since already 2 months. And it reminds me that time flies and that I don't have anymore the luxury to play it lightly, to do things that is not anymore elevating me, that is not anymore elevating my mission and others. So that's my wake-up call. Thank you, CJ. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Susanna. I am becoming another Ollie, and I am more committed to find still the joy, and at the same time to set up boundaries. So the Ollie that you see right now is an Ollie that is a bit like shaked, a bit wounded, probably too much serious. But at the same time, there is a time where we could play, and there is a time that would like to focus more on things, and saying no is part of that. And no in French is non. So there is so much value that I can give to this session, and I will do that on the future. So with that, my friends, thank you so much for watching, also for watching the replay time, and keep shining, and see you next Tuesday for another edition of Refrench Your Brain in another format, and see you next in the last Sunday of October for the community call. And in few hours, I will post the challenges for this month of October. That's it, my friend. Keep shining. Bye.